broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving, and so this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving, so this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day. It is Happy Thanksgiving, and it's a wonderful Thursday. That means my partner in crime, my co-host this morning, who we are eating together here in between bites, is Autumn Scott Hogg. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning. Good morning.
I know. Autumn baked a, what is this called?
It's a pumpkin coffee cake.
It is absolutely out of this world. I just want to say,
Thank
she
you.
came in saying, I'm not a baker. You are
No,
a
I'm
baker.
not a baker.
Yes, you are. This is going to have to be, you're going to have to do, now you've got me spoiled. We're going to have a redo of this. You know what I mean?
Listen, wait till you hear my baking blunders yesterday. I am not a baker, nor do I pretend to be one.
All right, want to hear the blenders? Well, let's thank our
We're gonna-
wonderful sponsors.
The people who never blunder,
Never blunder or blender.
never blunder. Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart Sound Crossing, Hoosier Upland, Celebrity Home Loans, LLC, NMLS 227765, Equal Housing Lender, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Pearly Wealth Management.
Yay!
So,
Thank you to our great sponsors.
so you know, the turkey's in the oven, cider's getting warm.
Yeah. So
Everything's all, my rolls, I was a little late today because I had to prep the rolls.
So did you
to
make
ride.
homemade rolls?
Homemade right out of the bag. Yeah.
That is homemade. There you go.
It's
Yeah.
semi-homemade.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I did the, I've got everything ready to go too. I've got it all put together, and it just got to go, you know, in the oven. The thing that I have trouble with is because, like, I have the dressing ready.
Yeah,
And
of
I have
course,
this-
that is the star. I mean, in Becky White's house, it's not the dressing, or it's not the turkey, it's the dressing.
It's that sage.
It is.
And I was heavy
Draws
on
you
the
in.
sage. The
Draws
sage,
you in.
the sage and I become one. You know what I mean? I saged
That's how I
it.
feel about my cinnamon
Okay.
today.
Plenty of cinnamon and sage today. So you have that ready, and then you have the sweet potatoes ready. But and then the mashed potatoes, your potatoes you got peeled. But
And
trying
in
to
cold water, I hope.
in cold water,
Yeah.
absolutely. But it's hard to then to get everything timed. You know, like when do you put this in the oven? When do you put this in the oven?
Art.
It is an art. It's just like, and it's rotating. It's like a rotation.
This is where, remember when I told you I have like 6 toaster ovens?
Yeah.
And I have, an exaggeration, I only have 3. Okay, but, and then I have the double oven.
Well, it's radio. We always exaggerate.
Yeah, we do. But I do seriously have 3. It's a horrible habit we have. And then I have the double oven, so I just line them all up.
Yeah.
I just, by golly, this is their day to shine. This is why they don't get taken to the
There you go.
thrift store. This is why we keep them.
This is why you're a keeper, right?
That's right.
Your day to shine.
It's your day.
That's right. You better bring your game.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to think of, if I should put my green beans, because I've got a big old...
Mine are going in the crock pot.
That's what I was going to do. That's
Do it.
exactly what I'm going to do. I was thinking, where can I put those beans?
And listen, semi-homemade, I bought the Allen's pre-seasoned
Oh,
green
yeah.
beans in the can. I'm dumping them.
Those are so good.
I'm going to add a couple little secret ingredients.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. They're going in the crock pot, done.
Allen's beans are delicious, and the
Yes.
seasoned ones, I've got so many compliments on those. And I,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and it's Allen's that does it.
And I'm really, I kind of feel snobby because I used to think, I can season them myself. I'm not paying the extra
Oh,
to season. Well, then I had kids.
yeah,
And then I thought, you know what? It's worth the extra to pay for the seasoning.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah,
On special occasions, that's what I do.
yeah. So what was your little bit of a mishap then?
Okay,
Let's jump
so-
right in. Let's jump right in.
Let's
Tear it
jump
up.
right in because it's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Let's
So
do it to it.
I thought yesterday, I actually ended up working until about 4 o'clock yesterday. And we're supposed to be closed for the holidays, but that's okay because we're still available and
Look at
things
you.
needed to be done, and that's
Celebrity
why we're
home
here.
loans. Celebrity
Yes.
home loans. Yes.
You know, where you're treated like a star.
That's it. I do feel like a star.
Yeah. So I'm a little behind getting things together, and I thought I just want to at least get the deviled eggs and the pie done. Like if I can get those 2 things done, I feel like I can. And my kids like to help, and so I thought I'm gonna be a lot better in the morning or in the evening before everybody's there, and I'm actually stressed out. And so I thought, let's do that. Well, I was making butterscotch pie because Justin's grandma always made butterscotch pie, and I've always wanted to master this butterscotch pie just to surprise him.
Wow.
It's always a blender every year. I should really just quit, honestly, but I didn't. So I'm so excited. I'm making this pie. I get it in. My meringue is beautiful. Like, I'm so excited. I'm moving on to the next thing, and I look on the counter, and there's my stick of butter. The butter that did not make it into the butterscotch pie.
Oh, yeah.
So now I just have a scotch pie, and I'm really, like, I was almost done after that. I'm like, never mind. Nothing else is getting made. I messed up the butterscotch pie again. I'm done.
So could you just like drape the butter over?
No.
Now me.
No, I already have the meringue sealed. I can't even get to the pie
Can you
itself.
lift the meringue up?
No.
Oh, I think here's what I would do. Let me come over and help. I'm gonna lift the meringue up, and then we're gonna microwave some butter, okay? And we're gonna swirl it around and
Swirl it in. Now you got a butterscotch swirl
We're
pie.
gonna swirl this pie in there, and then we're gonna lay the meringue back on there,
Uh.
and no one's gonna know.
Yeah, they're gonna know, baby.
Oh no, they're not gonna.
Yeah, TikTok.
Oh, they're gonna know.
They're
Oh, they're gonna know.
So, I mean, the pudding itself, like, the filling itself is not awful. But, you know, you're tasting it, and I was eating it, and I'm like, it's not bad. Like, I can't stop eating it, but something's off, and I don't
Yeah.
know what. But that's okay. Maybe because it's hot. It's
Yeah.
still warm.
Ooh, yeah.
No, I forgot.
Okay, you are very hard on yourself, and this is what I'm eating right now, which I'm wanting you to talk so I can eat. What is this called again?
It's a pumpkin coffee cake.
This is delicious. And you are much harder on yourself because this is really good. Don't
Well-
tell me you're not a baker. I mean, this is good stuff.
Listen, I forgot to season my deviled eggs.
Okay.
Like,
Again,
I'm so
lift
tired.
up, lift up.
Well-
Again, we can lift up the egg. We can twirl it in there. Again, I don't think you understand what I do at my house, okay? I think the little secrets that I do, okay?
Well, I thought I'm like baking salt and pepper them themselves. This is
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they're not awful. And my kids will probably annihilate them anyway. So I'm not even worried because my kids just love deviled eggs. I don't even think they taste them. I think they inhale them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I forgot to see, like, it's literally just the filling stuff. I forgot to put it in
Well-
the season.
When you're at the table, and maybe it's a quiet moment because everybody's chewing, and it'll be a conversation piece. Can you pass the salt? Can you pass the pepper?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure that everybody still. I mean, it's going to be delicious. So, what about your actual like anything else that you're preparing? Are you doing the
So,
dressing and all that?
yes,
Stuffing,
the
dressing.
stuffing. It's out of the box.
Oh yeah, you said
Just
you-
remember, I don't do stuffing. I need to,
Yeah.
you know.
Which you could master that. Believe
Maybe.
me. If you mastered this coffee cake, you could master
I
dressing.
did see a recipe this morning for a delicious, like, cranberry
Now,
stuffing. And you know how I love my cranberries.
but I love that. But also, you are so, like, you see this recipe and you go for it.
I do. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the worst that's going to happen? They're not going to like it?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I tried it.
Yeah.
Don't
you never
have to
know
eat.
if you don't try, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, this is really good, and I'm very grateful for it, and I'm very thankful. And if someone wants to call in and tell what you're thankful for, we'd love to hear from you. Or if you just want to say Happy Thanksgiving, 812-883-3401. Ivan and I would love to talk to you. 812-883-3401. And on this 24th day of November.
It is the 24th day of November.
Isn't that crazy? So let's talk what today is. Today is Brownie Locks Day, and I think that is I don't.
Goldilocks? Is
Yeah,
that a dessert?
that's
or
what I
is that
think it
like
is.
the opposite of Goldilocks?
I think it's oh no, it's the Big Hair Day and Brunette Pride Day. Okay, instead of Goldilocks Brownie Locks. Very good. Yeah, I did not know what it was. Okay, celebrate your unique talent. What unique talent do you have, Autumn Soho? Besides baking, right?
I have the talent of BS.
Okay. That is a talent.
It's
That
the only
is-
skill I have.
there you go.
Yeah.
I would say, I think, and a little fun fact, I think I'm pretty good at, well, there's some things that just weird things that I'm good at, but like, I think driving, I think I'm a pretty good driver.
Oh, I'm a horrible driver.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're better in the kitchen there. Yeah. I
That's
think-
good, Becky.
Yeah, I feel
No
like dressing.
tickets, no.
Well, I didn't say that. I just. Well, that doesn't make you a good or bad driver, right? I just feel like that's kind of something that
That's awesome.
my little bit of a talent. You know what I mean?
I was driving Camissa somewhere the other day. Well, it's been about a month ago now. And she said, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but you are the best, worst driver I've ever been with.
Best worst driver.
Yeah. Like, I'm a horrible driver, but I'm really good at it.
Okay. So our unique talent. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's hilarious.
This is D.B. Cooper Day. D.B. Cooper Day. And
I have no idea who D.B. Cooper is. I feel like maybe I should know who that is.
Ooh.
If he has his own day, Becky.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. We can't get a WSLM Day. I've been begging for a WSLM Day, and I can't
Every
do that.
day.
And I know that teddy bears had like 5 or 6 of them. They have them all the time. The teddy bears. Teddy bears get them all the time. All right, this is also, while you're looking that up, Family Health History Month, which is so good. And I cannot say enough that when you are gathered together as a family today, please try to find out as much as you can about the health of your family.
Yes.
And something that and I'm kind of use my story. My mom passed away when I was 18, and I did not find out. I never asked the questions about the health. You know what I mean? And when I went to have my first daughter, and the first thing the doctor said was, what was your mother's delivery like? Can you explain? And I had no
Right.
clue. You know what I mean?
That's scary.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, and so it's the Family Health History Month, so it's always good to know the history of your health.
Yeah, know what you're up against.
Yeah.
Because some of those
Yeah.
things are hereditary.
Yeah.
Okay, D.B. Cooper.
Okay.
I don't know why he has a day. Like, this is awful. He
Batman?
he hijacked a flight in 1971.
Ooh.
And then parachuted out of the plane with the ransom money.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, why does he have a day?
No. Boo. Boo.
I'm sorry I looked that up. Actually, that is pretty epic, though,
Yeah,
honestly. I mean, let's hijack a commercial flight and
And
then...
then back in how many years ago?
1971. That was before 9/11, so anybody could go to the gates.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Wouldn't it, used to walk like right up to the gates. I mean,
Yeah. Well, my kids have never flown, but I have heard that, like, people who have older kids who have flown and watch old movies, or, I mean, even things like in the 90s, where they're at the gate, like, the kids are confused.
yeah.
Like, what? You can't do that. It's like, well, yeah, we used
To
to.
be, yeah.
And-
We used to, and then you could watch them leave. You could watch the airplanes, take off and leave, and it's beautiful, like of a nighttime.
Yeah.
It's the lights and everything, but
Well, Becky.
it's the good old days. This is National Sardines Day. Do you eat sardines?
No.
No.
Swims.
Yeah, I should have known that one, right? Yeah. Yeah. National Use Even If the Seal is Broken Day.
That's me right there.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, dates are suggestions, not guidelines.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, even if just be very careful if you're going to do that.
Listen, I was talking to my cousins yesterday, because we have a group chat, and we were talking about, my meringue, by the way, was beautiful. And
For the butterscotch.
for the butterscotch. Oh, and I made a lemon meringue pie, and it is on point, so I won't be sharing that.
Oh, I would not. No,
But,
lemon meringue.
That's my favorite pie, yeah. So we were talking.
You've really been in the kitchen.
Yeah, I was cooking till like 10:30 last night. Pies and cake and deviled eggs and everything.
Impressed.
Justin's taking care of the turkey right now, so he's doing that. He's up frying our
Oh,
turkey.
man. Oh, he's frying it?
He's gonna deep. Yeah, we have an infrared fryer, so we deep fry ours.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, he loves that.
No, he does.
He's
And
out there, you know what he's doing
I
right now?
love
He's
it.
beating his chest, and he's like,
actually, he's making matches because I'm out of matches. So, like, I left as he has this block of wood on the.
wait, he's making matches?
Yeah, he's making his own matches. Listen,
Wait, what now?
I let him do what he does.
Wait, you got it. Tell me more.
I don't know more. I walked by. He had a block of wood, like a little block of wood on the counter. I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm making matches." I was like, "I'm leaving." Like, listen, it's an art. I don't want to know it. I just want to, at dinner, be like, "This is the best turkey. You did a great job."
So, like, is this like a Boy Scout? I mean,
I don't know what he
skill?
did. I was leaving, Becky. I didn't. Don't ask me questions. I don't know.
I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't know.
That's really,
I
mean, like, authentic, right?
I
Like,
left before I saw if he was using my good kitchen knife, though, because that really makes me mad when he uses my kitchen knives and scissors or things. So I have found that our marriage works because I leave before I get mad.
well, it's like the McDonald's French fries, remember? When they
Yeah.
start eating in the bag, just look over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Not
No,
looking, I know.
you're the one who sharpens them, so you're just going to be sharpening them earlier.
Well, I'm really impressed with that. That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I mean, that's
he
a
is
skill.
cool. That's a skill. That's his
It
unique.
is a skill. Yeah, it's unique.
That's
skill.
his unique skill.
Yeah.
He makes
So
things.
you start a fire, and then you start
I don't know.
again.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I know the mess is not in my kitchen, and I am thankful for that. Listen, he's a great cook, and I don't.
Now, is it thawed really good?
Yeah, it's been out since last Thursday.
Thursday.
Listen,
You
I
have.
listened to Susan
I
at
know.
Butterball.
Yeah, she did. She told us. She said, get that.
Justin's like, it's not that big of a turkey. It's like 17 pounds. Like, does it need to be out for a week? I was like, listen, Susan told me all Butterball
Susan
turkeys
told me. I know.
are
Yeah.
good until after Thanksgiving. Till the end of November. That is what Susan said. I'm going with Susan on this one.
Susan for the win.
I mean,
And then,
so the turkey's
and then
fine.
yeah, and then there was Mary Alice, and I was like, I've been quoting her. I was like, well, Mary Alice said it.
These
And then
women.
we had Ronnie.
We had Ronnie.
Ronnie was
And Ronnie's the one
fantastic.
who told me about the lemon oregano turkey. My family would not go for that. I tried, but
Did they say no?
that's okay.
I think that would be good though.
I'm
yeah.
going to do it later in the year.
Oh, you should. You
Yeah.
want turkey any time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that later in the year.
Why not? Yeah.
So,
Right.
but my pies. So back to my
Yeah.
pies and what I was, because this goes with
Yes.
the label thing.
Let's hear
So
it.
I'm on the chat with my cousins and I'm like, do you need to refrigerate pies? Like I don't remember, because some pies you don't, some pies you do, and they're like, yeah, the meringue you probably want to refrigerate it. Well, when you refrigerate meringue, it gets to weeping. And so I'm like, you know what? Nah, my family's just going to get salmonella with their pie this year. We're leaving it out.
We won't have no weeping pies going on here.
I did refrigerate the pie, though, so there's that.
I think it is supposed to be refrigerated.
Well, it is refrigerated.
Because is
It's
it
bad.
weeping? Is it weeping as we speak?
I didn't look.
Well, the reason you want to refrigerate it is because of the meringue, the eggs.
They're
Because
cooked.
I know, but like sometimes, like I know, like if you do like a bake sale,
Yeah.
like they ask not to bring the meringue pies
Mm.
because of that. I mean, or like if you are going to sell it quickly, or like have somewhere to keep it kind of cold or something. But I know like a lot of bake sales. I remember that.
I did refrigerate it.
Yeah. There you go. Is it weeping? You don't know, or
I didn't look this morning. I didn't want to be weird.
You have your blinders on.
That's right.
Did you get a photo before?
Yeah, I did. I sent
Okay,
him a
there you go.
picture.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
All right, fantastic. All right, so today is also using even if the seal is broken.
That's right.
Thanksgiving Day, we know that. Turkey-free Thanksgiving.
I guess Laura Lee is having a ham
Yeah,
That's
she
okay.
is. Eric Mills said the same thing.
Listen, Eric Mills, I heard him on the radio. He's
Yeah.
sitting there with the remote, getting ready for football.
That's all. That's all he has to worry about. And holding
Right.
Stevie Joe.
That's right. That family can cook, so he's gonna have a nice,
Oh,
nice little
absolutely.
piece.
Not a bad, holding Stevie Joe like a little football in
Yeah.
your arm, in a recliner watching football. Not a bad day at
Not
all.
bad.
A better day, you know what I mean? And no, but he said, because we talked with the butterball lady, and he said, he goes, I didn't want to say this on the air, but he said, we're having ham. So I was like, well, I appreciate you not saying that to the butterball
Yeah,
lady.
thank you for not.
Yeah.
We're having a ham as well, but
Yeah, those,
we
yeah.
do too. Yeah, we're doing both this year.
Well, and it's nice if you do ham because then you kind of got a leftover. You got a little bit of leftovers for both, and a ham sandwich. You can't beat a ham sandwich.
No, especially this melted pepper jack.
Pepper jack for ham, and then cheddar, or what was it for
Cheddar and apple.
cheddar and apple for turkey.
Yes, with the cranberry cheddar.
Yeah, and then they said to take the dressing or stuffing, whatever you call
Oh, I'm gonna try this.
it. And
I heard her.
And you use it in a
Ronnie said this.
yes, and you use it in a
Waffle iron.
waffle iron to make your bread like that.
Yeah.
And then I think that would be delicious.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
I have a waffle iron.
Oh, I think that'd be delicious. I don't have a waffle iron. It's one of those gadgets that if I'm not gonna remember, I'm really trying to be.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to have very many gadgets.
I don't know how I got a waffle iron, to be honest.
Oh, I think I've had them before. It was one of those I didn't use. Maybe I have a Yoda one actually.
Well,
So-
Max actually likes to make waffles. So I mean, he does
Well, there
use
you go
it.
then.
So I can say that, like, it does get used.
Mhm.
It does. I am though. I'm excited about trying that stuffing.
Oh, I think it'd be
sandwich.
delicious. I want a full report on that.
I will.
So this is also un-Thanksgiving Day. So you have turkey-free Thanksgiving and then un-Thanksgiving Day, as known as the sunrise ceremony and the un-Thanksgiving Day. So
Sometimes I wish we just would be political correct.
I don't
and
know,
Just
yeah.
allow people to enjoy their lives.
I was gonna say I don't know. You know what I mean? Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving, and yeah. So
In the United States.
in the United States, yeah.
And so I'll give it that for other countries it may not be Thanksgiving, so have your un-Thanksgiving Day.
There you go. But for us, we have a Thanksgiving Day, which I'm very grateful for.
Yes. Yeah, me too.
I love Thanksgiving. Actually, I think, you know what? I was just thinking this today. On yours, Thanksgiving's really your time to shine. I mean, like, you're not really crazy about, like, Halloween. I mean, like, you really, Thanksgiving, you really go all
Yeah.
out in the kitchen. I mean, like,
Well, but not always, because we don't normally celebrate Thanksgiving.
well,
Like,
this
it's
year you're
weird.
really, but this year
This year I
you're-
am.
I know, and I love that.
Yeah.
And I think the kids, I mean, you're really putting it to it. I mean, you're going to have some really good dishes and some good food.
I'm excited.
And the kids love that.
They love it or they hate it, Becky.
No, they're going to love it. I mean, right?
So
I mean,
I'm excited.
yeah, and I think you really shine on Thanksgiving. I think cooking is your thing. I think that's your.
I do enjoy cooking. Doesn't mean I'm great at it, but I do enjoy it.
Well, I think that makes you great
It's
at it.
funny because I was telling, so Max had practice last night, wrestling practice. This is kind of funny. I'm going to throw some people out under the bus. Because
Okay.
remember, I told you I was really excited about this butterscotch pie. So
Yes.
I was telling Ryan this yesterday as I was dropping off my kid. And I was like, yeah, I'm nervous. I always mess it up. And I'm going to try it again, so it does. Well, I guess Justin went and picked up Max. So Ryan was talking. He's like, whatever you do, tell her pie is good because she was really nervous about it making it free.
Aww.
Justin's like, yeah, he doesn't know me very well. I'm like, I know this is why I have thick skin. But, I mean, kudos to him for trying to have my back.
Oh, yeah, that's
So he
very
tried to
sweet.
have my
Make
back.
sure that you make over the pie.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that pie's going to be delicious.
No,
Yeah.
Justin tasted it yesterday. He's like, nah. I was like, well,
Could you just pour some butter over
I'm
your
like, that's
feet?
all you're getting. I mean,
It is what it
I'm
is.
done. I have no more pie shells
Yeah.
that I'm not
Yeah.
making anymore, so.
Well, you boldly went where I didn't go. I mean, I didn't make any pies. I'll tell you that. I mean,
Listen, the
yeah.
next time I make this pie, I will not forget the butter.
No, the butter will be. Yeah, the butter will be.
I'm just thankful, really, in hindsight, I'm thankful I didn't forget the butter in my lemon pie.
Right.
Because really, let's be honest, that's the one I care about.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
the rest of y'all,
Well, you're trying to make it. You're trying to be good and impressive. And
yeah.
I did see over at Walmart, which I do say this. I know they're closed today, but yesterday I have not seen this. It was a cake but it looks like a pie.
Mhm.
Were those not the cutest?
I saw that on
That
your
was
live
the
chat.
cutest. I've not seen anything like
It
that.
was super cute. Somebody's creative in that bakery.
Oh my goodness, I was like that. I just wanted that on my table just to like look,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, just for show.
Let's see, you know what that reminded me of? You remember when you go into like your grandmother's and they'd have like these fake food items
Yes,
on their
that's
table?
exactly right. Yes.
And then you get so excited.
Yeah.
And it was a little PTSD for me. I was like, darn it, they're coming back. But at least that one's edible.
Yeah. Now, it's funny you say that because I have the candle that looks like I have the candle. Yes, and it was a gift, but it's a candle that looks like a cherry pie. It looks beautiful, but it's a candle. You know
And you're
what
not going to light it because it's so pretty.
I mean? No, yeah. No, I do. I'm a firm believer in using what you have like that. You know what I mean? And so it will
Good
get.
for you.
Oh yeah, no. Candles get burnt. Like I have a beautiful house. Like it's real pretty wax too. It's a house and
Yeah.
like little cottages. They'll be burned. Oh, I know.
I
Use
love
it.
that.
It's time to use it. And break out whatever you need to break out. No, I don't.
I love that. I don't have any pretties that I
I don't
don't.
have anything pretty. I'm just,
No, but you know, like,
yeah, use it.
that is a thing. People will have, like, candles like that. And they're like, oh, you can't burn it. Well,
No,
why not?
No, use
I'm a
it.
burner.
No, and if you're gonna have it, use it. You know, and use it for occasions like this. You know. Yeah, so I thought the same thing though when I saw that cake. That's funny. Yes, I thought that too, but it was so pretty. So now they had it was the cherry with the cherry pie that we saw,
Yeah.
but they had a blueberry one. They said it was adorable too, and then they had a chocolate one that looked like a chocolate pie. It looked good, but it was a cake. Yeah,
I made a chocolate pie last night.
Oh, did you really? You made one? You made a butterscotch chocolate.
A lemon. Kinley made a cherry pie. And then I made a pumpkin cake. My mom's bringing cherry delight and persimmon pudding.
Oh, cherry delight.
And pumpkin pie.
And persimmon pudding. Those are the best. Yum.
So we will have plenty of desserts.
That's good. So what about then? I mean, how much dough did you have to make? Did you make your dough from scratch?
No,
Your crust?
I use Marie Callender's.
Okay,
dough.
which is good, you know. And now,
I normally, if I make a pie, typically I will make my own pie crust, but not yesterday. And I'm glad I didn't because I thought about it. But since I worked so late last night, it was really nice to just pull those out.
well, this is okay. So years ago, I was in home ec, okay,
Mhm.
and our home ec teacher said that it takes 2 people working these days, and more than likely, ladies, you're going to be working. Right, you know.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with cutting corners and using those already made pie crusts.
Semi homemade.
You still can, you still can do everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I thought that was like that made you feel good pass. But now I have made them from scratch.
They're not hard to make.
No.
And that's the thing. I mean, truly, pie crusts are not hard to make.
Yeah.
But it is a little time consuming, and I did make all my pie fillings from scratch. Like, I didn't
there you
do
go.
box
Yeah.
pudding, I didn't
Yeah.
do, and I mean, you gotta baby that stuff.
Oh, you
And
do.
especially when you go to temper those eggs in, so you don't end up with scrambled eggs in your pie.
We're tempering.
We're
the
tempering the
eggs.
eggs.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, there was a little, I'm not gonna lie, when my eggs tempered okay, I had to do it twice now, actually 3 times because of the chocolate pie too. There's a little bit of pride in that. I was like, oh yeah, little bit of cloud 9 when my eggs did not scramble.
I am so impressed
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, I would not.
Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't let the kids help with.
Yeah.
I did let them scramble the eggs, but then they're like, can I do it? No, you cannot do it. You can stand and watch mommy do it. But they helped. Even Nick was helping in the kitchen.
Hey, that's fantastic. And I love being in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic.
And I'm thankful Justin does cook. Like,
Yeah.
it is not uncommon for my kids to see him cooking, and like there's no gender roles there.
I love that. That's wonderful. That's great. Well, and I think you've gone above and beyond making that many pies and stuff. I think that's you're above me.
Even though I forgot the butter.
You know what? That's
Now
okay.
it's not just a Scotch pie.
That's a Scotch pie. Okay. All right. What time should Thanksgiving start? All right. Here we go.
Cooking or eating?
What time are you eating tomorrow, and what's the right time for Thanksgiving to start? 40,000 people voted online, and the most popular answer is between, no way, 3 and 4:30.
What?
No way. I know. No.
That's wrong.
About a third of us think Thanksgiving dinner should start later than that. 23% said earlier. And here are a few Thanksgiving questions. Number 1, is your turkey your favorite Thanksgiving food?
No.
Only 18% said yes. 55% of people prefer white meat, while 45% prefer the dark meat.
I'm a white meat person.
I am too. Yeah. Okay, number 2, is stuffing better than when it is cooked inside the turkey?
I think it's a little gummy when it's cooked inside the turkey.
Okay, I kind of feel that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you said it, so yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, I like it. Just put it on the side, please.
Yeah. 16% say yes, 52% say no, 18% said they like both, 14% said they never had it that way. They never, because, okay, do you remember years ago there was some kind of a talk that the stuffing wasn't getting done or something? Remember it was unhealthy or...
Well, yeah, it
something.
was the juices from the turkey were getting in it and weren't being cooked. And I think what probably happened is one family or one person probably didn't cook their turkey all the way and then got sick. And then it probably became, oh, everyone has to do it now because I was injured.
That's why we can't have nice things.
That's right.
Right?
I stuffed my mouth.
I've got Aspen calling in, and I don't know if she's calling in to say Happy Thanksgiving.
Let's see.
I'm just going to answer it. Let me see. Aspen, are you there? She's. I don't know if she's on the phone or not. Let me see. She's calling.
Call
in.
us back, Aspen.
Aspen.
Yeah. I know that. I know her name.
Yeah, after 6, I needed an Aspen. Yeah, definitely. Aspen, call back.
Apologize.
Or maybe she'll call back. She'll be okay. She's
sorry, Aspen.
She's not. She's heard that one before. Okay. Should mashed potatoes be completely smooth or have a few lumps?
No, we do not want lumpy mashed potatoes. I'm not Ross Geller.
Wait, I do remember. I do remember that. Well, the winner of the lumps, 62% said.
You know why?
Why?
Because then they know they're
Real.
real.
Mm-hmm. But I can taste the difference. So.
Oh, I can too.
Yeah. So.
But
you put a little lump in there, you can for
now,
sure.
if you want smashed, I do like smashed potatoes.
Yeah,
like red potatoes.
Yeah.
A little bit of parsley.
And sage.
Rosemary and thyme.
I like it with a little bit of garlic and butter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Because you said you like garlic.
I love garlic.
Yeah. Yeah, to my sage.
I don't know if maybe I had a dream about that or something. Oh, no. Somebody was, I know what it was. There was a Facebook post yesterday about these foods cause bloating. And garlic, onions, milk, like all of these foods that cause bloating, cauliflower. And then you were supposed to switch them out with these other foods that do not. Lemon, ginger, things like that. And I was like, there's no way I'm giving up my garlic.
No.
At all. Like, it is not happening, and it is blasphemy for you to even ask me.
Yeah, don't even go there. Don't even
Like,
go there.
I can give up maybe some of that other stuff, not my garlic.
Okay, do you like your gravy smooth or with stuff like mushrooms and onions mixed in?
I don't eat gravy.
What?
No, I really don't eat gravy.
Okay.
Because, again, I have my cranberry on my turkey, so I don't eat gravy.
Okay, 86% say smooth. 19% say they put the gravy on pretty much everything. They'll put it on everything tomorrow. I don't know about that.
I don't mind gravy with, like, mushrooms in it, though.
Well, I wouldn't mind it with mushrooms, but if it had other lumps, I might worry about it.
Now, if you're doing, like, a smooth gravy, I will do, like, gravy sometimes with, I make a cheesy chicken and it has gravy in it. It has to be smooth.
Yeah, I like
Like, it has to be a nice, smooth gravy.
Yeah, unless it has mushrooms, then I can,
Yeah.
If it's supposed to have something like
Yeah,
that,
if I'm doing, like, an Alice Springs with some...
Ooh, think about a mushroom and Swiss burger.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? That,
I don't want my mushrooms smooth there.
you don't want them smooth. No.
Yeah, like...
No.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right, does ham belong on the table at Thanksgiving?
Absolutely. Anything belongs on the table that your family wants to eat and that you gather around and are thankful
Look at Autumn Scott Hall. Send it. Yeah, drop
Nobody
the
tells
microphone.
you how to live your life.
That's right. You do you, boo-boo.
Listen, I've made tacos for Thanksgiving dinner.
Hey,
I've
I've heard
made spaghetti.
pizza. I've heard all kinds of
You
stuff.
do whatever brings the family together.
Chili.
That's good too.
Yeah, anything. Okay, so 51% say yes, 49% say no. Now I'm with you. I think whatever. Yeah. All right, is green bean casserole actually good?
No.
61% said yes. 39% think it's gross.
Listen, I've never had it, to be honest.
You've never had green bean
No.
casserole? Well, it was actually the one thing that I gave up this year because I'm just going to do a bunch of green beans because my group loves green beans. So I'm just doing a bunch of green beans. So I gave up the green bean
We
casserole.
have, I mean, like, I'm sitting here trying to go through my catalog of Thanksgiving memories, and there is only one year that I remember Thanksgiving having green bean casserole, and it just didn't look appetizing at all.
Oh, yeah.
And so I don't know if maybe it was her first time making it. So I don't know if maybe she did it wrong or what.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it. I've never had it.
It's good. I think you'd like it.
I like to razz people about it, but I've never had it.
I like it. I do like it. But my group as a whole, it's not as popular as green beans.
So, I mean, it's like green beans with cream of mushroom and french fried onions.
Yes.
That's what it is in essence.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very simple. It's not anything. Yeah. Very, very easy peasy. It's just,
I think I read one time that the Campbell's Kitchen, they were trying to think of, like, the lady, if you go back and read the lady who made this, like, I think it was just, oh, these are what I have, can I throw them all together?
oh, I bet. That's cool. I mean, things like that have happened. Well, look at chocolate and peanut butter. I mean, you know what I mean?
That was a fantastic accident.
It was an accident they were so grateful for. But I mean, very well. I mean, just things like that, right?
And I'm not, listen, there are things that I've done that I've thrown together and now it's on my menu.
Yeah, there we go. And it works. Okay, should you serve salad to start?
Listen to that. We eat at 1. That is when you eat. You do not eat before then. You do not eat. Well, if you want to eat after then you're on your own and it's leftovers.
Yeah.
But no, we don't have appetizers and first courses. This is not fine dining.
No.
If you want your salad, you put it on the plate beside the turkey and the dressing and everything else.
Well, here's what 71% said no. Stop messing around. 29% said they would enjoy a salad first. I'm with the 71%. Let's not mess around.
No, I want my greens.
Yeah, I like
But
the
I can't
greens.
do it all
Yeah.
at once.
Well, number 8 is sweet potato casserole better with marshmallows on top. Yes, and
I sweet potato pie then. Shut my mouth.
Well, I've got mine. I've got my sweet potatoes all ready to go, and I put apples in my sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
No, it's really good. It goes together. It complements each other so well.
Apple actually goes with a lot of things.
It does, really. Yeah.
I mean, there's applesauce in this cake.
Ooh, is that right? Yeah. Is that it's so good? Okay, so actually, you when I did put marshmallows on top, it was so funny. Usually, I use those little marshmallows. The little ones. That
the miniature ones.
But I, for some reason, only had these big ones. Let's
Right? Who's calling
I
us?
don't know. Good morning. Hi. Who do we have with us?
Is this Butterball on today?
No, Butterball's not on today. I don't think. I think they're too busy.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I wanted to talk to Butterball. Well, I hate to call them.
Yeah,
usually they
it's
call
their
me.
busy day.
Oh, they're very busy. They're actually probably holding people's hands right now as we speak.
I mean, not mine because I'm holding cake, but I love the Butterball people.
The Butterball people are fantastic.
We could pretend to be the Butterball people.
Autumn and Becky, how can we help you, Butterball? They'd be saying, we know you're fake.
Listen, I have to listen to Butterball for a week. I know some of their
You know
tips.
some of their tips now. Okay, yes, sweet potato casserole. Yes, I do put anyway, so I had those little, instead of those little bitty marshmallows, I had the big old marshmallows. And this looks ridiculous. Now,
Why didn't you get your scissors and cut them?
You're chilling. So what I've got though, I'm going to put them in, when I put them in the oven, I've got it all mixed together. And then when I put it in the oven, it'll bake and this look like they'll all just come
It'll
together.
look like meringue.
Yeah, it'll the meringue that I never made.
Oh, listen, I'm a horrible parent. Speaking of meringue and marshmallows.
You are not a horrible parent,
Um,
and nor are you a horrible wife that you did not know that your husband's speaking.
Hey, he's a tucker.
He's a tucker. He's a tucker.
So I was making the meringue, and you pull the thing off of the beater, and I gave it. Nick's like, "Is that marshmallows?" I was like, "Yeah, you want it?" Because meringue is. Kinley used My Aunt Holly used to make a lemon meringue pie for us. She makes a great pie. Kinley loved the meringue. She always called it marshmallow pie.
Yeah.
So my Aunt Holly would actually make Kinley basically just meringue pie, and would call it marshmallow pie, and so my kids confused marshmallows and meringue. So I let my kids lick off the meringue off of my beater, and again, I was chatting with my cousins, and they were like, "Yeah, that's raw eggs, right?" And I'm like, "It's fine." So, that's my
Again, we
candy.
are tap here.
I had my candy combination of raw eggs and sugar last night. I mean, that's fun.
Nothing to
So-
see here. Nothing to see here. Don't worry.
So yeah. But they think it's smart. He's like, these are the best marshmallows, Mom. Are these homemade? And I'm like, yeah, they are.
The meringue?
Yeah. So now I'm sitting here wondering, how do you actually make marshmallows? Because, you know, it does kind of have that texture. That. So now I'm curious.
Well, and then if you take like cream and you put it in your like your coffee and you froth it, you know, I'm a big frothy,
Yeah.
you know, and it'll come up like almost like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
It'll look like a.
So I don't know. I don't hate it. I think your marshmallows can be
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's just hilarious watching these big honkers on big hungry marshmallows.
You're gonna just have some spaces that are more marshmallowy.
No, no. I covered every base. I used as many bags as I needed. There's not an inch that you won't see. It's going to look like a big Stay Puft marshmallow.
I'm gonna need a picture of that when
You're
you're
going to need a photo of that.
Yeah.
I will send you a photo of that. Okay, so, yes, I do believe. So, 51% say marshmallows, 49% say skip them. I do not. No.
What's the difference between a marshmallow and a yam?
No,
No,
not a
no,
marshmallow.
a
You mean
sweet
a
potato.
sweet potato yam. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother. Oh, that's, yeah, I've heard.
No, like I seriously don't know. the
I've heard
difference.
a lot of people say that before. I can't remember. I've heard it before, but I can't remember. There is a difference, though. Okay, number 9, apple pie or pumpkin pie. If you can only have one, Autumn Scott Hall, you're on a game show, and you can only have pumpkin or apple.
I'm gonna. Oh. Honestly, though, I'm gonna have to go with the pumpkin pie.
67% say pumpkin.
I mean, apple pie is not my favorite. I don't even have an apple pie. Like, I don't even make apple pie, so I'm going with pumpkin.
Okay.
And Liddy's pumpkin has a new, well, it's probably not new, it's probably been there for a while, but they have a new pumpkin chai recipe on the back of their can.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think I would like to try that.
I like that you would.
But you have to have cardamom.
I don't. Is that a spice?
It is a spice.
I don't know that spice.
I don't think it's, like, I've not found it, like at Walmart or anything. So I've not made it. I'd like
I
to,
don't know.
because I do love chai.
Yeah, I do know you are.
I love chai. Give me all the spices.
Give me all the spices you can. You're a little spicy. You're my spice girl.
I am, and
Spice girl.
what's funny is I never season anything. Like, Justin always goes behind me in the kitchen and seasons stuff.
Oh, wow.
He's like, it has a flavor. Yes, it does. We have different flavors that we like.
All right, well, 67% say pumpkin, yeah. I do like
Are
that.
you a pumpkin or an apple?
I don't know. It kind of depends on the mood. I know, I think for the tradition of Thanksgiving, the pumpkin. But I like apple pie. I like apple pie. Me or mine, you know what I mean?
I don't know why, but it's just not one of my favorites.
All right, well, is it okay to play Christmas music on Thanksgiving?
No.
Yes, 52% said yes, but there are rules. 29% are fine with general. 14% say yes, but only after dinner. 9, we shall have the music.
We have to do
dinner
our first. Listen,
Then we'll start the music.
again, I'm going to
Time.
resort back to you do what makes you happy. It hurts no one else.
There you go.
We do not, like, I am very excited that tomorrow we will switch out fall and put up Christmas, so I personally will not do anything before then.
There you go.
But if it makes you happy, do it.
Yes.
As long as it hurts no one else.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see here. Also, 9% say go for it, but only after everyone leaves. Now
Get out so I can play my Christmas music. Dinner's at 1, you're gone by 3.
and music starts at 3:15.
Music's at 3:15.
No, I don't think I like it. And again, we talked about there's not very many.
There's no
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving bangers going
No,
on here.
no. There's that one that Rick and Bubba do. It's gobble, 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 gobble. But
I think they just made that.
I think, yeah, I don't think that's anything that.
There is the French have a that's a Thanksgiving song.
Yeah,
But I don't speak French, so I probably just butchered all that.
Right,
So
right.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Those of you who fluently speak that beautiful language.
Okay, so another thing, many people find wine pairs well with turkey.
What kind of wine?
I just not to say, just not to say.
I guess I'm just gonna have to try it all.
There you go.
Which one's the best. I'll report back next week.
You will never know. Yeah, when a full report, you will never know anything about that leaving the butter out of that butterscotch.
Listen, they
Right?
say you should pair your wine with your meat. So I would think then that since turkey is a white meat, that you would want a white wine. Maybe a Chardonnay or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard. I couldn't remember. how
But
it
then
goes.
I think ham is a red meat.
Ooh.
Even though they say pork the other white meat, they're liars.
Yeah, yeah.
So then do you also have to have a red wine like a Cabernet with your ham? I might have to have both. And
Maybe.
maybe a nice
One in each
Merlot.
hand. One in each hand. Okay. Maybe mix them, right?
No, you can't do that.
Don't do that. Okay, so some things that people consider. Now, hang on. I just want to say, you and I, we do not. This isn't a disclaimer. Autumn and Becky do not necessarily feel this way, but some rude things that people do on Thanksgiving. Okay.
Okay.
And maybe they don't even realize that they're rude.
I'm probably very rude without meaning to be.
Yeah. So.
Like, I just full
we
disclosure.
just right here say we're sorry.
I mean, I apologize.
To start the morning off, we're sorry.
I apologize
We are
in
so
advance.
sorry. Okay. Number one, bring something that requires cooking.
No, I love that. Like,
If your food you're bringing requires oven space, clear it with the host first.
okay, and I can see that.
After the host.
But then if that's the case, please come early. Like, dinner starts at 1. Don't get there at 1 and say, oh, I need to cook my green beans. You know, like,
They're in the crock pot.
yeah, well, mine are. But, yeah,
Oh,
you know, like,
in the crock pot?
oh, no, not yet.
Oh,
Not
okay,
yet.
say yes.
Mine are this year.
Okay.
This year they're going in, they're dumped. They're
I'm gonna
open
call-
and dumped. I'm going to let Kinley do that.
I love that. That's a great job.
Yeah, and then, here's Autumn's secret to cooking
I
well.
love that.
You let the kids help, and then if it's nasty, then you're like, I know, but they helped. And
It was the kids.
it was the kids. She's
I'm
learning.
just, really, as a parent, I'm
She's
really trying
learning.
to teach my children. Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah, that's what I do. And then they're
All
like,
the
oh, it's
children
the
learn
best.
the
You develop that thick skin. But no, I think honestly, and I have 3 toaster ovens and 2 ovens, so I mean, it's not like I'm a shortage of space. So if you need some of my toaster ovens, let me know. I'll send them your way.
Oh, no, I don't want any appliances. Remember, no.
No, just for today.
Oh,
to
for
use.
one day. Yeah, I'll take it for one day.
I kind of like the chaos of everybody in the kitchen together. So it's like dinner's at 1, but if you need to get there at 11 so you can make your mashed potatoes or whatever, like come on, let's dance around each other in the kitchen and have fun. Because it's fun.
Well, I don't. I've had a lot of times like where that's happened, and I did not get offended.
Yeah.
I mean, now I did have to try to scoop, and maneuver
Yes.
everything, but I don't get offended. It's not
Yeah,
offensive.
give a heads up.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll bring this, but it does need to be heated up or something.
Yeah. Number 2, this is 5 rude things that people do at Thanksgiving. Start tense conversation. That means bringing up things like politics, religion, and family issues. You're not going to change anyone's opinion over Thanksgiving dinner, so it's best just to avoid that stuff. That's why you talk about football.
Yeah, or and it's okay. It's perfectly okay if that happens to you to say, hey, we're not talking about that right now. Let's change the subject.
Right.
It's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people really don't, like, if that's something, and again, we've talked about this, when you have different families coming together, like, politics may be okay to discuss at their house.
Yeah.
Like, that's normal. So when you come to the family, you're bringing it up, and it may be uncomfortable for other people.
Right. I think the host or hostess, whichever, has to kind of have control.
Yeah.
Like be able to say, we're going to switch the subject.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you start spilling things, you know what I mean? But I say just avoid those. You know what I mean? There's so many other great things to talk about.
Unless you
know
don't want to buy Christmas presents. Then you bring it up, and you know who to write off.
Okay, so don't start any tense conversations, okay?
Yeah, please don't talk about the money that you owe your brother.
Number 3, prying into people's personal business.
Please. Okay, I'm going to just throw this out here right now for everybody who is listening. Do not ask anybody when they are getting pregnant. Please. Don't do it. Don't ask about when people are starting families. Don't. Just no.
No. Okay, so also don't ask when you're getting married.
No. No,
And like you said, when are you having kids? Do
please
not.
don't. Just don't do it.
No. And I think that, and we know everybody's got a right to, maybe they're not going to have children. Maybe they're not going to get
Well,
married.
and maybe they can't.
And-
Maybe they're struggling.
Yeah, and, you know.
And maybe they don't want to get married.
Yeah.
And maybe they just got through a horrible breakup. Like, just no. Don't.
No.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If somebody is getting married, if somebody is pregnant, they're going to be excited to share that with you.
Yes.
So they will share it. Please
Yes.
don't cry.
That's exactly right. No prying into personal business. No. Okay? Number 4, asserting yourself in the kitchen without being asked. If you're helping out, that's great. Bless you.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just don't take over and start trying to change recipes.
Oh, don't change my. Well,
Yeah.
I don't follow recipes.
Asserting yourself in the kitchen without being asked. Now, that.
It depends what it is, I think.
Yeah.
Like, if you see that I have things that I cannot get to, please take an initiative and start.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. I mean, I tell my kids, not my husband, that's because he's pretty good at it. I tell my kids all the time, I shouldn't have to ask you to help when you see something.
Yeah.
Like, just do it.
Yeah. If you see something, do it. Take charge.
But
Yeah.
I'm not I mean, again, I'm going to come back. This is probably where I'm rude. Because if I'm going someplace and I see that something needs help, I do jump in.
Yeah.
So if you are very territorial about your kitchen,
Are you talking to me?
no, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you are a
I'm a little
territorial person in your, because some people are. Like
I've heard of those people.
I will probably be very rude to you without thinking about, because
Oh, I don't
I'm
think
trying
so.
to help,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I don't think I guess I don't, but well, and there's other ways to help. If you do, like you could say, can I go ahead and start maybe doing some dishes? Can I help out by doing,
Yeah.
doing some dishes over here? I mean, those are things that you can do.
yes.
I mean, like if the person cooking the food is busy and kind of again kind of rotating everything and moving it around,
Right.
trying to get everything fixed, and and if they're that person, then you could say, can I help do some dishes? Or
How can I help is a great phrase.
yes.
How can I help?
Yeah.
You need to stay out of your way.
Well, and a lot of times, I think we do that. We'll say, don't worry, I've got it all.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with saying, yes, I'd love help.
Well, and two, I'm going to say as a guest coming over, like if I see that you're busy and you're working and you obviously need some help
Yeah.
or extra hands,
Yeah.
and I'm just sitting there,
Yeah.
that makes me feel rude.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather jump in and help.
Yeah, let me do something. Like,
yeah.
I'm capable. I'm not
Yeah.
an imbecile.
Or I'll take the trash out. I'll do whatever you need.
I
you
may
know what I mean?
forget the butter, but I'm.
Don't rely on Autumn for the butter.
Come
But,
on, man. Come on.
I mean, anything, to help, what I
Yeah.
mean? Right? So, those are good things. Okay, number 5, assuming you can take home leftovers. Don't start loading up your Tupperware. Wait for them to be offered to you.
Yes. But I have plans for my leftovers. I did feel bad though. Kimmy wanted. She's like, I told you I wanted to help, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm really far behind right now, so no.
That's so nice.
She did help though.
Well, yeah. Okay, 27% of people want Thanksgiving moved to Friday, plus, anyway, and then 4 more, I guess, hang on, and then plus 4 more fun Thanksgiving stats. Would you skip Thanksgiving with your family for $1,000?
Absolutely.
Well, Autumn, we know.
But again,
Well, that was easy. You didn't even pause. There was not even a pause there. Look at you.
But keep in mind, we don't often do Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving's not a big day for me.
Well, and you guys are together all the time.
I mean,
Really, like,
Yeah.
like my girls, I'm saying, we see each other all the time, which is good, I love.
yeah.
But,
But
yeah.
if I can skip out and get $1,000,
Well, I think they would be.
now we're all going to pedicures. Let's go.
Exactly right.
Catch you guys the next day.
44% said they would take the cash, compared to 19% said that they were asked the question back in 1991 and they would not.
Now, in 91, I probably would have said no. I was a kid. Of course I wanted to have Thanksgiving with my cousins.
Oh. Paying me not to deal with your family all day, some said yes. That's bad.
Not funny.
I know. So I guess that was I guess they asked this back in 1990 or years ago, but now they said they would offer, since inflation, $1,000 is not as much, so they would offer $2,200 a day. So and that would even, you were ready to go on
I
1,000.
would go for 1,000. If you want to give me 2,200, I'm still going.
There you go. Okay, do you mainly go to family events like Thanksgiving out of feeling obligated or because you want to?
I do feel obligated.
Okay, I'm going to get you in trouble here. We're gonna
I do feel obligated, but then when I get there, it isn't bad.
71% said they want to do it. 29% said they're still obligated.
It depends. I mean, like I said, it depends. It's cold. When it's cold, I'm not going anywhere. I hate getting out. It's cold.
Okay, would you rather spend Thanksgiving at home or be invited to the White House for dinner?
No, I'll be home.
Well, you know, you could come.
I'll just stay home.
You know, I'm the White House.
I'll stay home.
You come over to my dinner, my White House.
I come to your White House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Becky Cohen.
Yes.
Like the White
I know what you're saying.
House. Either that or White Castle.
I'm picking up what you're
Are
laying
you?
down.
Yeah. No, I think that would be fun to go to the White Castle. I do love the White House.
Listen.
I met White House. I think that'd be a blast to go to the White House for Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, can you imagine
here's
how
why.
beautiful?
Here's why I would not.
My first thing was, oh, where?
My first thing is, what am I going to do with all these forks?
Oh.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I will sit on my couch watching football, eating my chili. No.
Oh, well, I'll be at the White House calling you.
You can send me pictures of
I
the
will
wine.
send you, yes, I will. I'll send you
No.
photos. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Are you more thankful this year than you felt in the past few years?
I'm always thankful, Becky,
Yeah.
because people who are not thankful are negative in their life. It's sad.
Yeah.
So please be positive.
Well, I think we've got a lot to be thankful for.
You are what you think.
That's exactly right. And that's 42% said yes, 43% said the same, 16% less thankful.
And that hurts my heart.
I know,
Because
I know.
and here's why. It doesn't mean that they're thankful. It means, or it doesn't mean they're not thankful. It means maybe they're having a rough year, and my heart does hurt for them.
Yeah, I know. And we know that.
You know, people hurt.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's hard, you know, this time of year, and we've had a lot of beautiful family members and community members that have passed, and it's hard to figure out how to do things.
That's
You
why
know, it's
you just keep
adjusting.
trying.
You just, exactly, and it's
Keep
adjusting,
trying.
and it's just, you know, I was watching The Grinch the other day, and you know, one of my favorite, I always say this, Cindy Lou Who, when she sings, "My world is changing, I'm rearranging," and I think that always spoke to me so much, because you're trying to figure out how to do things and make it Christmas, but you have to, the world is changing and rearranging. I think that song just, you know what I mean, what does Christmas mean to you? You know what I mean?
It's very deep, Becky.
I know.
But you're right. I mean, you are right.
It's
Because it's
true.
not the same that it was last year.
No. Because I remember that. I remember my first Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? I remember my, first Christmas. You know, we had beautiful Christmas traditions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And trying to figure that out, and then it's like, do you stop or do you continue? What do you do?
And it's hard. I think it's hard when, because it seems like in every family there's one person that holds it all together.
Yeah.
And when that person is gone, then it's like everybody scatters.
Yeah.
And that is hard, because then it's like, okay, do you want to be the person to pick it back up and do it? And then you have people who, well, it's not the same, and it's not, or do things completely different. Like, it is hard.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be the same, but
Right.
you have to figure it out and just rearrange and figure it out, And that's what,
And I will say this: if something has happened, and I mean, because we've had friends and family who recent losses.
Yeah, definitely.
It's okay to take a step back and say, I don't feel like it this year.
Absolutely.
It is okay to say, you know what,
Yeah.
this year it
Yeah.
is pizza.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Well, and then, and like on my mom passed away on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And for years, I didn't even want to talk about Valentine's Day.
Right.
And it's also the anniversary of WSLM. So it's kind of like, it's like you kind of were made to, because it's the birthday of the radio station.
Right.
And it was just kind of a,
That's hard.
it was very difficult. And then you kind of figure it out, and then you realize, that she would wanted it,
Yeah.
she was, heart and soul here.
I will say this. This is my thought that I had at 11, and I still stand. My grandmother passed away when I was 11. And I remember thinking, you know what? Mourning while healthy, and I'm not, you mourn things, and I'm not discounting that. But we mourn for us. We don't really mourn for them.
Right.
It's kind of a selfish thing. And to a degree, yes, you need that time of mourning and, and of selfishness and of, because it's devastating.
Right.
But you're right, you have to rearrange, and you have to keep putting one step in front of the other.
Yeah.
and moving forward, because overall life is still beautiful.
Definitely.
But, you know, and I've said this is one of my favorite go-to phrases. The sun does not stay hidden forever. The sun will always come back. It will shine again. Even though the nights may be dark and it may seem like it's dragging on, the sun does always shine
Yeah.
again.
I see that right. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's hard because
Oh.
it's real. The pain is real.
Definitely.
The frustration is real. And you know, when you think of that, all these little minor things that happen, they're just minor.
Right.
And it helps to put into perspective these things that are really important.
Exactly. And I think too, you know, and the Bible talks about a time to mourn. So I mean,
Yeah.
you have to allow. I mean,
You
we
have
don't.
to.
As a society, I've said this for years. We don't allow people that time.
No.
We expect, you know. I mean, here's what you hear: "Suck it up, Buttercup," or "Hurry
Yeah.
up," and you know, what I mean, or,
You had your 2 days bereavement.
right? I mean,
No,
and,
do you
and
remember-
who can? How can you put that in a bottle? I mean, how can you tell
Yeah.
that you're done? You know what I
Listen,
mean?
my grandma will be gone for 25 years this year in
Yeah.
December. And just the other day, I went to the graveyard and still bawled like a baby.
Yeah.
And it's been 25 years.
No, right?
You
yeah.
know, so it's like, if you remember 100 years ago, they would wear black for what, a year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You
yeah.
mourned for a year.
Yeah.
You were allowed to
Yeah.
grieve.
I've
And
said
we
that
have
for
pulled
years.
that.
No, we have completely pulled that, and you know, and that's something. And usually after the funeral is like it seems like to me the next 2 weeks is when it's the rough.
Yep.
When you're like, because when you're kind of
Then it's all setting in. The shock's gone.
and everybody, yeah, and everybody's kind of going their own business.
Yeah.
And there you are, you know, and you still have that.
It's like there's that place of the world keeps turning.
Yeah.
I'm standing still.
Yeah.
You know, because I think anytime you have a loss, you have shock for the first week.
Oh, I think so.
And even in that shock, that's when you're trying to plan everything,
oh,
get everything together.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like by the time it's all done, I feel like sometimes you're like, I didn't even get to say goodbye. Like it's just now fitting me. It's
Yeah.
just now.
Yeah.
And that's hard, especially when it happens right here by the holidays.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I mean,
Never. Yeah.
it's hard. Very hard.
Well, Autumn Scott Hall, so we want to wish everyone a wonderful Thanksgiving, no matter what. You know, it might not be,
Yeah.
you know, it might be a different Thanksgiving, but
And you know, just know, if anything else, and you don't hear it today, I am thankful for you.
I am too.
I'm thankful for
Yeah.
this community, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful for the people that are in it. You matter. You
Oh,
know, that's the
absolutely.
thing. You matter. If you are listening now or later, you matter.
Absolutely, and I think that's very good, very good. That's exactly right, and we thank you for tuning in this
Yes.
morning with us.
As we're over, you know who else matters?
Yes,
Our
I-
Coffee Club sponsors, Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Upland, Celebrity Home Loans, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Curly Wealth Management.
Okay, thank you to our great sponsors. Autumn Scott Hall, have a beautiful Thanksgiving, and
You-
tell the Hall family that I'm very thankful for them too.
All right.